Welcome back. I'm Cory.
And I'm Wallace.
And we're an early retired couple that are traveling the world. Currently, we're in Hong Kong.
And today we are here in Tung Chung on Lantau Island. And the reason we come here is we are going to take the Ngong Ping 360 cable car and go up to the Ngong Ping area here on Lantau Island. And up there is a Buddhist monastery, the Po Lin Monastery, that we're going to visit, as well as the giant Tian Tan Buddha statue, which should be really cool. So we'll take you guys along for the ride. It's a beautiful cable car ride up to the top. I've done it before, but this will be Cory's first time, and we'll bring you guys along and show you the sights. So when you get off the MTR here in Tung Chung, it's just a short, like 5-minute walk up to this escalator here, which will take us to the ticketing office and to get into the cable car.
I don't think we've been in line that long. We're almost at the ticket booth.
Probably about 20 minutes, but there's a lot of people here today.
But today, I would say it's a quiet day, given like the looks of how long the lines can get. So the options are a regular cabin, which doesn't have like a glass floor, and then there's
the crystal cabin, which is a regular cabin with a glass floor. And then we're going to do the Crystal Plus today. The Crystal Plus cabin is basically all glass floor, much more viewing area, much clearer.
Yeah.
Also more expensive.
We were going to think about doing a private cabin, but that's just, it's $2,800 or something like that. If you had a group of 10, it would make total sense, but it's just the two of us, so that doesn't make sense.
For a one-way private cabin, it's 2,850 Hong Kong dollars versus 395 Hong Kong dollars each for the Crystal Plus, but in a group, like shared cabin. So if you have a group of 10 people, definitely do the private, but otherwise, yeah, it's a lot more economical just to share the cabin with other people. Hello. For round trip, Crystal Cabin, is it Crystal Cabin both ways?
Yeah.
Okay, so round trip is there and back in the Crystal. Oh, sorry, not Crystal Cabin, Crystal Plus.
So the 395 is go by the Crystal Plus and come back standard. And if you want the Crystal Plus round trip, it's gonna be 520 per person.
Up to you.
Yeah, let's go round trip.
Round trip Crystal Plus.
Crystal Plus.
Okay, 2 persons, right?
Yes. Might as well.
Totally 1,040.
We paid a little extra. It was 520 Hong Kong dollars each to do the Crystal Plus cabin both ways, which is great because it also gives us priority boarding. So instead of queuing up in this line here, we're just going straight shot down to get onto one of the cars.
We haven't really figured out how many Crystal Pluses there are, because it's
mostly they're standard cars,
yeah,
and then like every third car is a crystal car with the clear bottom, and then the Crystal Plus cars that are like all glass, I feel like it's like 1 in every 10 maybe even less. I'm not sure, I haven't been counting.
Yeah, so we are in the short line, but the regular line definitely moves faster.
But it's also a much bigger line.
Yeah, but I mean, the people that were behind us, that bought tickets after us, they're already on because they bought the regular. So that gives you any indication of like how it moves. We're next in line. We're just waiting for our Crystal Plus to come.
Which side's the mic?
我試下企喺度啊。好啊。
So this cable car ride is 6 kilometers long and will take 25 minutes to go from Tongchang up to the Ngong Ping village.
This is one of the coolest rides ever. I love it.
So what do you think?
That was a beautiful ride. We ended up in a cabin with the family. They were really chill, and it was just beautiful. We were able to walk around and like take in everything. So.
Yeah, was that not the most beautiful cable car ride you've done?
Yeah, and the Crystal Plus is worth the upgrade if you can afford only one way. I do recommend at least trying it once.
Yeah, because you get the better views. You've got the entire glass cabin, and it's just 360 views out of it, including down below you, and definitely worth it to me, anyways.
Yeah.
All right, so we're now going to go explore Ngong Ping village. Now the village isn't anything, historic. It's a cultural themed village that's relatively new. It's a tourist trap. But then we are going to go hit the monastery as well as the big Buddha statue. And as soon as you walk out into Ngong Ping village, you get a Christmas display here. And then you've got, bless you, Cory. And then the village here, as you can see, it's basically nothing special. You can see the cable cars going up that way. And just through the trees, you probably can't see it, but right there is the big Buddha statue, the Tian Tan Buddha statue, which we'll be going to in a little bit.
So a nice surprise, we found a Indian restaurant up here on Ngong Ping village, and I was able to get chana masala, and Wallace got
Lamb curry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
How is it?
Oh, sorry. I'm preoccupied because I'm trying to check in for our flight right now. It's actually really good. It's spicy, savory. The sauce is delicious. I'm gonna have a fork here. Try a bit of the lamb. It's tender and flavorful and spicy and pretty good.
And I got chana masala. And yes, it is gluten-free. We checked. And it's buttery, spicy, creamy, and really well done. So there's at least a food option.
So we've just finished lunch and we're wandering up towards the Po Lin Monastery and the Tian Tan Buddha statue, which you can see up ahead of us. All right, we've gotten out of the village now, so it's a little more peaceful. Got this really cool gate here as we walk towards the monastery and the big Buddha statue. Still lots of people doing selfies everywhere, about what you'd expect.
All along the path, there's these statues, and
The 12 divine generals, apparently. I'm not sure what is so divine about them.
beyond saying divine generals, there's not really a lot of information, so we don't know what they're all about.
Each one has a name, and it says something about they represent... Oh, so it's something to do with the Chinese zodiac.
Yeah.
We don't know much about that, though. Sorry.
Randomly, there are cows here. Just the two that I can see.
So our first stop is going to be the Tian Tan Buddha statue, which is gonna come around this way. And you can see that behind me now. There's 268 stairs to get up there, and the statue of the Buddha is 34 meters tall and weighs 250 metric tons of bronze and steel support structure. So it's pretty sizable.
And so the climb begins.
Aber gehen wir erstmal rum.
Rồi, qua vừa hàng đu kiến à.
Also, I don't have people around. Yeah.
That's the South China Sea. This place is so pretty and pristine. It's so clean. Keep in mind, we came from Batu Caves not too long ago where there was monkeys and everything everywhere. So this is really nice. And it's so quiet up here.
I mean,
In
yeah.
comparison.
By comparison, yes. It's a fairly peaceful site, very serene. A lot of people around, a lot of tourists taking pictures, of course, because, I mean, why wouldn't you? It's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, in my opinion, definitely worth a visit.
Absolutely. And behind us is the South China Sea.
It's a little smoggy today, so you don't see much.
Yeah, in the previous video, when we were up at Victoria Peak, I was saying how the smog was minimal. it seems like that was just a one-off because the smog is definitely back.
Probably the weather pushed it out that day or something, but hey, you know what? We got great weather that day for that trip.
Yeah.
Can't get lucky every day here. Unfortunately, it is a very smoggy place in general. Like just from my past visits here, it's almost always been like this. We've come down from the Tian Tan Buddha statue, and now we're going to go check out the Po Lin Monastery, which is right behind us, or the entrance is behind us. And this monastery was established back in 1909. And I just want to make a correction. The Buddha statue was completed in 1993, not 1999, like I said earlier. Pictures.
Temples like this never get old.
We ended up stopping for a snack. We found a little vegetarian cafe, and we got mango saga.
So sago is, in case you don't know, tapioca pearls. So this is basically mango and coconut milk with little tapioca pearls in it.
And this should be safe for me.
And then a baked sago or tapioca pudding, mochi, and this is a green tea cake with red beans, which we're not sure if that's going to be gluten-free, so Cory will probably have to avoid that one.
Yeah, but let's try this. This is kind of like a bubble tea. It's mango juice with tapioca pearl.
It's not too sweet. It's actually kind of refreshing.
And all that while let's do the taste test on everything because I'm not 100% sure.
So that's the tapioca pudding. It's got some red bean filling in it. Lightly sweet, not too bad. I like that. And let's try some of this green bean cake. So that's what the inside of that looks like. It's a little different, very firm. Oops, damn it. That's not like sweet at all. That's really weird.
Is it agar, you think?
It seems like it. It has that kind of consistency. It likely is agar. It's not gelatin. Yeah, I don't really like that.
They weren't able to like tell me the ingredients, so I'm just gonna take a pass on things I'm kind of wary of.
Yeah. And then that's the mochi. It's basically just a giant glutinous sticky rice ball. It's got a green bean filling, and again, not sweet like at all. Surprising, because usually stuff like this are desserts. So anyways, I'm gonna finish this and we'll probably start heading back down the mountain because I think we're done up here.
We may get lucky. Currently, we're the only ones in the line for the Crystal Plus to go back down. Fingers crossed. I think we're about to get extremely lucky.
Yay!
So we just got a private cabin. So hot tip, if you pay for the Crystal Plus to go down, you have a pretty good chance of going by yourself, so long as you leave it like not a high time.
So the standard package for $395 was Crystal Plus cabin to come up and a standard cabin to go back down. We did pay for an upgrade, 520 Hong Kong dollars to do round trip in the Crystal cabin, and that's paid off because we now have a private cabin on the way down.
Now I have no idea if you can buy the Crystal Plus all the way down alone to upgrade when you're going down. That may be possible, but
The glass floor is really trippy.
it's so cool.
And yes, we have matching shoes. So, what did you think of?
I think it's totally worth going up, especially if you get a beautiful day. So worth it.
Which we did.
The landscape is beautiful and just mind-blowing.
Yeah. So we hope you guys have enjoyed coming with us today to the Ngong Ping 360 cable car, the Tian Tan Buddha statue, and the Po Lin Monastery. I know I had a great day and I really enjoyed showing Cory some of the sights around Hong Kong. So thank you guys for coming along with us, and we hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up to like and subscribe.
And we hope that you'll join us in our next video for more adventures. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring. We randomly decided to take the Star Ferry tonight, and we're just trying to figure out where to go. We're in the area, just gotta figure it out. We figured it out.
So what is the Star Ferry?
It's just a really cheap way to cross Victoria Harbor. This ferry's been running for decades as far as I know. Honestly, I didn't even look it up, so I'm not sure how long it's been running this route. And it just goes back and forth between Team Saturday and Central piers. And I think it was $650 Hong Kong dollars to cross, so it's really cheap to go one way. And we're currently on the upper deck entrance. There's also lower deck, so you can see the mass of people behind us. The ferry's just pulled up, and basically when these gates open, it's going to be a mad rush to get on and find a seat.
For the moment.
We made it aboard the ferry. Got seats at what I think is the back of the ferry at the moment, because as we're heading towards Kowloon, this side should theoretically have a really good view of the Hong Kong skyline at night.
And if we get lucky, it said 5 minutes to light show, so maybe we'll get to see that as well. We might have had really good timing.
Maybe, yeah, because there's a light show every night at on the Hong Kong side. All the buildings light up and there's music and stuff. Wasn't really that impressive looking when we saw it online, so we didn't worry about catching it. But if we happen to see it while we're on this ferry, great. If not, no big deal.